Okay, it is time. Hi. Already people are showing up, which is insane. So, you can probably tell by the sound of my voice I'm a bit tired. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. I was a little stressed out. So, I figured, why don't I do something that I really enjoy? Something that brings me, Oh my god, it's Corey from the Skit Chord, from Skitty Bitty. Oh my god, hi. Anyway, I'm a little bit sleepy. But I don't believe in naps. Well, I do. I like them sometimes, but I don't want to mess up my circadian rhythm. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Doki Doki Literature Club. Because, you know, there's no time like the present, and this game is really special and important to me. It, like, helped me through some difficult times, and continues to do so. But, obviously, look at the content warning. Very important. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. This is true. This is like the truest statement in the entire universe. Like, I cannot stress enough, you should not watch this if you are a child or if you are easily disturbed. Like, genuinely, this game goes to some messed up places. Let's read what it has to say next. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http://ddlc.moe/warnings/html. I am trying very hard to ensure that everyone has a safe experience with this because I would hate to be the one responsible for triggering anyone's mental health issues. Because we all deserve to be safe and loved and cared for, and if we're not, then that isn't great, and it can be very detrimental, and I'd be feeling pretty guilty if I was responsible for any detrimental effects on any of you guys' health. Genuinely. Sorry, that was just me testing the mic in case you could hear it. Alright, are we all ready to jump in? Are we all ready what we're getting? Oh, are we all ready for what we're getting ourselves into? Just want to make sure. All right, seems people are ready. Let's dive in to Doki Doki Literature Club. By playing this game, you agree on at least 13 and you consent to your exposure for highly disturbing content. I'm 19. I'm more than ready. Let's go. Team Salvato made a masterpiece. Just another warning, they're really hammering it home as they should be. Here we are. Let's play. Or what should we call ourselves? Will the stream be... Yeah. I'm gonna leave the VOD up. So you can watch this whenever you guys want. What should I call myself? Any ideas? I don't know. Any ideas? I have a critic. That's an idea. Hey, how about retro? I kinda want it to be kinda funny. Maybe like something Gabriel related, but I don't know. Yeah, everyone's just 47. What does that even have to do with anything? Yeah, most people are just saying CO, so I might as well just do that. Critical gay beat. Okay, I'm doing that. Sorry, everyone. Critical... What? Okay, I ran out of characters. I guess we're going critical Gabe. Sure. Let's just go with it. Hey! I see an annoying girl run towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Can everyone hear the game, by the way? You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Music is a little loud. I could turn it down a bit. There we go. Is this a bit quieter? What the heck? There we go. Is the game a little quieter now? You always say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, critical game. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, critical game, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. My guy needs to get a life, come on. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Eat means like, I think unemployed or something. Peak voice acting, thanks. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. What's a cereal that gets you through the day? Life. What does that even mean? Cereal? I don't get it. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... The what? Well, I thought you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll swap by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. You have no idea what you've just done. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Being generally used for third year classes and activities. Who's your favorite character? Probably Yuri or Monika. I think I relate to either of them more. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Critical Gabe, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of oh my god. Come on, get a grip, Critical Gabe. Why are you like this? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Critical Gabe. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Critical Gabe. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one! Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and already manages to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Sounds like me. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Hi, people in the chat coming. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But I'm not for, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. The VA is so tea. Is that a good thing? Am I doing a good job? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. You're eating it up. Oh, thank you. I'm having so much fun voicing each of them and trying to give them all distinct voices to match each of their personalities. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader for the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. I can't stand all the politics around the miraculous fandom. Feel you there, Monika. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting on all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Critical Gabe, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke up without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements are usually what immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer could so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? What foreshadowing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I never would have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece- oh, sorry, wrong voice. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it back! I'm fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That was basically my latest video. Thanks, Yuri. It's me, Nemesis. Oh, hey, Nemesis from the Discord. Valued Discord member Nemesis is here, everyone. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Wait, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get along. Wait, that was the Yuri voice. Gosh. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Critical Game? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and... I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Critical Game. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I must pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh my god. Get a grip, Critical Game. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came by for the cupcakes, I would have been super ugh. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Critical Game, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. Oh, if only that was the only problem you had to deal with. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Wow, Critical Game might actually be me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Critical Game, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, since she's always stayed after school. Sure, might as well. The main character gives me second-hand embarrassment sometimes. Absolutely, this guy, honestly. Why is he the way that he is? With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. How does it feel to be wrong? And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Poem time! It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. Obviously I'm taking the Yuri route, not because I like her the most, but also because her voice is probably the easiest to do. Melancholy. Nightgown? What? No! Tragedy? No! What? Oh god, no. Portrait. Secretive. Passion? No. Inferno. Contamination. Whoa, it's Cat Blanco! Cat Blanco in chat! How will you hone your skills as a VA if you only take the easy road? Hashtag true. Can't believe you're here. Hi! Everyone say hi to Cat Blanco, famous YouTuber Cat Blanco. Frightening. Uncontrollable. Undertale reference. Atone. Massacre. Oh my god. After image? Unrequited? Oh. What a hint. Raindrops. Agonizing. Chocolate. Nope. I thought because Yuri has chocolate later. Lee? Judgment. Graveyard. Entropy. There we go. I think I did a good job. Hi again, Critical Gabe. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Critical Gabe. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monika finds herself stuck between... Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Monika is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into a seat. Don't worry, guys. Critical Game always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Oh no. She can't do those things on her own because she's depressed. Oh, Sayuri, I'm so sorry. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so oh god, it's messy. She can't take care of herself because she doesn't think she's worth it. No! And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so... You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Critical Game can become good friends too. Shadow Retrospective. Oh, I should have done that. That's evil me. Evil me is Shadow Retrospective. Shadow Retrospective does go hard, actually. Shadow Moth. Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Sayori even brought me something today, you know? I mean Yuri. I keep getting these names mixed up for some reason. Well, wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Wow. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. This is kind of how I act in real life. I'm quite nervous, like this, and people keep having to reassure me, like, it's okay, don't worry. I don't know how to tell them that I appreciate it. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Uh-oh. I think she's noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in a book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this. Rereading. That's the book you gave me, right? Uh-huh. I wanted to read some of it. Reread. Oh my god, why can't I read? I'm the one who needs to go to the literature club because I can't read. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. Uh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, uh... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Uh-oh. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Uh-oh. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Uh-oh. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Uh-oh. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Uh-oh. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life begins to fall apart. Uh-oh. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. I'm not sure how much this game is going to help with de-stressing. You'd be surprised! Art should disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed after all. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. If anyone I know personally in my personal life is watching this stream, this is, like, I feel like Yuri. So, yeah. That probably explains a lot of my idiosyncrasies. I'm sorry I'm so awkward in real life and can't tell you anything. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. That's so sweet. It's the literature club after all. that's... well, that's true. Does anyone from your personal life know about your channel? Unfortunately. Sometimes I wish I never told them. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Because they're always like, why aren't you like this in real life with us? Why can't you be your YouTube self in real life with us? And then I'm like, struggle to explain why. I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and saw the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? People say that in my real life all the time. I... I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Yeah, this should work, right? I apologize for apologizing too. Oh my god. Wait, did I miss something? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Started holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'm able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Are you willing? I don't think anyone's willing with this game. Everyone loses. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it off by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels almost like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she gently catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Hashtag me too. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Yep, me as well. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Critical Gabe, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Huh. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? I can't wait for this game to pick up a bit. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. New person joined. Hi! Everyone say hello to the new person. We want people to feel welcome after all. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. I'm very finicky with handwriting, like it either looks really good or it either looks really bad. Depends on how I'm feeling. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. You know, I do like poetry. I want to, like, start writing poems more to, like, kind of express, like, the crazy stuff going on in my brain a bit and to try and relax a bit and calm down. But I never really feel like I can do it because I feel like I'm going to be super bad at it. Honestly, I feel like my writing, I always feel so self-conscious about my writing, like especially my videos. I keep thinking, this doesn't sound very eloquent or nice or good. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go Yuri. Yuri seems to be the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? I want someone to call me exceptional. Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hit me? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, and then looks at my poem again. Huh? Well, I know that. I just meant... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Wait, why did I read that in Yuri's voice? Oh my god, see, this is the part where, you remember at the start of the stream when I told you I'm really sleepy and I barely slept? You're starting to see inklings of that proof trickle into the work. Yikes. I'm doing poetry as a module at uni and love it so much. That's excellent! I love that for you. Like, the fact that you're doing something at uni that you genuinely love means that you actually want to spend time with it and not run away from it and procrastinate on everything and fear going back to the academic responsibility that's chained you to misery and agony. Did I say all that out loud? Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. This is taking me back to GCSE English literature. Hi, new person, hi! I kind of want to just check up on the Discord and see what's going on. New stuff. Hi, people are watching my stream. New stuff. New people are coming in, they're trickling in, it's so nice. Thank you, everyone. 105 members, oh my god. It was only like 60 something, like the other day, which is crazy. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Natsuki, I don't know. I'm not Japanese. Do you mind if I read you a poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Me when people offer to watch miraculous episodes with me, and then I get all flustered like you don't have to if you don't want to, but then they watch it and then I really appreciate it, and I want to tell them that, but then I can't because I feel like I'm a burden. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh boy, look at this writing. This is really beautiful writing, honestly. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I battle, calm, breathe. Is that? Oh, bathe, not battle. It's very fun, like... I'm terribly sorry to hear that you're stressed. What happened? Watch my latest video and then you'll learn everything, but it's a very dark and harrowing watch, so please, watch at your own risk. But I promise it will explain everything. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. I could hardly read it, but that's because it was too good, not too bad. What? 2 question marks. He's really confused. My guy is really confused. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah, it did! Oh my god, it did. It literally did take me a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Still, I hope you're doing well. I heard he sent you this. Is this true? It is. It is. I am going to, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna talk more about that whole thing in my Discord server tomorrow. Just, it's still a bit overwhelming right now. Just crazy stuff went down. And I'm still dealing with the ramifications of it, frankly. It's really difficult. But that's why that's why I'm streaming this game today, because lots of really difficult things happen in this game and I can heavily relate to it. And so it feels like kind of sifting through all the difficult feelings and just, letting yourself get consumed by the messy mush of your mind just to get it all over with, so that you can reach the other side just feeling a little bit more whole. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Who? New Miraculous Ladybug episode's coming in March. Yep, I know. I'm excited. I'm actually genuinely looking forward to it. I really, really hope by the end of March, we will have everything except the finale, and then it will be over, and I can finally make that collab video with Hayes, where we talk about our thoughts on Season 6. Yeah, soft announcement, me and Hayes are planning a collab video, presumably on her channel, where we discuss our thoughts on Season 6 together, and I'm so looking forward to it. That's part of why I really want Season 6 to be over with, so I can do that with her. Wishful thinking? Well, if you don't have hope, what else can you possibly have? Without hope, we are tiny creatures in this world, and we're just buffeting about, with little to no drive, aside from hoping good things happen to us in the future. Because if that is not, what else do we have if we don't have hope? Critical Clark. Yeah, the collab of the century. Two British miraculous ladybug YouTubers who love Gabriel Agreste. It was meant to be. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I don't really know what the poem is about. But you want to collab with Hayes? That would be fun. Yeah, I do. Actually, we both do, thankfully. It's not like a weird one-sided pining situation. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, maybe the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Yes, it was destined. It was written in the scriptures thousands of years ago. And now the prophecy is finally being fulfilled. Lingering in our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Very impressive. But who was the prophet? Gabriel Agreste. He foretold it. He foretold that his two biggest fans would one day combine their forces. Huh? It's nothing really. Asking since someone has to, how are you, critical? I'm okay. I'll be honest, it's been rough, but like, it'll get better. Like, it'll only get easier from here. Now that the situation has almost pretty much resolved itself, which I'm so grateful for. You guys do not know the heart palpitations that I had procrastinating uploading that video because I was so afraid of what was gonna happen. Like, oh my goodness. I was so scared I was gonna create this schism, this Marvel civil war in the fandom. And a bunch of people would take my side, but almost an equal, if not larger amount of people were gonna take the other side. And I was terrified of that happening because I am not a drama channel. I don't make videos for I make videos, obviously I do want to be popular in the miraculous space, but this specific, the latest video, I did not make it to farm clicks from my channel or for drama. I did not want the drama views and to sow discourse for the sake of it. I did it because I had to. I did it because it was the right thing to do. And loads of people convinced me that it was the right thing to do. And they were right. And I am eternally grateful for their support and for the support of all of you. I feel like we're a bit closer as a community now. But in a parasocial kind of way. You still don't really know me. But you know me more than you did before. And I feel like it was good to be vulnerable with you guys and explain what was going on with me. Because then a bunch of people stepped up to the plate and fought by my side in this crazy war. And they all, it was almost a unanimous support of me, which was crazy, and it really made me emotional, and I cried a bunch. I do that a lot. I cry a lot. Drama is annoying. Absolutely. I hate drama YouTubers. I don't want to, name names because, Lord knows they can't catch enough strays. But you probably know the ones I'm thinking of. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Critical Gabe. Ah, me too. Oh god, that was so long. I still have 3 more people to show my poem to. Here we go. Monika. Hi, Critical Gabe. Having a good time so far? Yeah. I just joined. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream of a lifetime. More or less. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always— Oh, you're always listening, huh? Okay. Okay. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Roses are red, violets are blue. I see a tape measure, can you too? That's his poem. Don't worry, Critical Game. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? How did she even strike that pose? It looks kind of uncomfortable. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. This hiatus is killing me. Yeah, but if, what's it, the French or the Switzerland channel in, what's it? RTS Tele-Quebec? If they're to be believed, then we won't have to wait much longer. Please come in clutch. I feel like the reason as to why they sided with you is because what you did to you is psychological abuse. The internet doesn't take that well, and thank goodness for that. For some weird reason I thought it would. I guess I just need to work on my self-esteem a bit. I'm working on it. I'm trying. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Critical Game. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Wow, she really liked the poem Roses are red, violets are blue, I see a tape measure, do you too? Who knew? It's really metaphorical. Huh, what? Hold on. The miraculous journalist said they'd air new episodes on Tubi. I have Tubi. What is Tubi? Alright, if miraculous episodes are airing on whatever this is, then I need to look it up and find out what it is. Forgive me for the diversion. What is Tubi? It's a popular 100% free ad-supported streaming service owned by Fox Corporation. Really? It seems a bit too good to be true. I don't know. I think I have my ways of watching the miraculous episodes, no comment. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure as to why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. It's a streaming service. Have you ever thought of doing a Season 7 prediction video? I might talk with Hayes later, which is a sentence I cannot believe I just said. Just casually, I'm gonna talk with the Hayes Clark later. Oh my god, I'm in such a privileged position. Anyway. What was it? I forget. What was I just about to say? Oh god, I forgot. Let me read the chat. Oh yeah, Season 7 prediction video. I might just do it with Hayes, like we might talk at the end of our Season 6, like, stuff. We might say, so, what are our thoughts? What do we think is going to happen in Season 7? And then we talk about it, and it will be lovely! Oh my god, I'm so excited! Hayes, if you're watching this right now, I cannot wait for that collab, because I'm so excited. Oh my god. That's not really fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. I am happy, I am sad, I am mad, and I am bad. That was one I just made up right now. It's no good, but it's something. And you know what? A poem is better than no poem, right? Bad art is better than AI art. Not to bring that whole thing up. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Did Yuri write Perfect Blue? Wow. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I really want to get into poetry. This sounds so cool. I never really asked though. What? Why'd I write? Why'd I say that as my own voice? I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. I wish I was. You know what? Maybe after I do this, I should write a poem and share it with you guys, and you can tell me if it's any good. Oh yeah. Eagles can fly, people can. Yeah. It was like something. Horses can climb, something. Eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. I really like that. Natsuki makes some great poems. Is this game just a giant poetry ad? Yeah, pretty much. And it's gripping me. I am being sold this poetry scheme. Who's your favorite Kwami? I need to know, and who would you have for a best friend of them all? I like Dusu the most. I like the Peacock Miraculous the most, so I like Dusu the most. I think Dusu would be fun to be around. Please share your poetry. I would if I wrote any. I haven't written any since what? 16? Not 2016, when I was 16 years old. In like 2023. And that was because I was doing it was in school for like assignments. And I didn't really enjoy it because of the academic pressure. But now there's no academic pressure. I could just do it if I want. I think I should challenge myself to try more new things. And one of those new things could be poetry. It does definitely seem like the kind of thing I'd be into, considering how happy I am playing this game. You broke character without breaking character. Lady Chaos is gonna be fun, but I'm... Oh yeah, Queen of the Dread Zone. I want Queen of the Queen of the Bread Zone. I'm excited for Queen of the Dread Zone. I want Chloe to come back. I don't even care anymore. Just bring her back. The thing about Season 6 is that I think I'm nostalgic for the old seasons, and so there's not much for me to latch onto because it's so unfamiliar and new, and the stuff that drew me to the show in the first place isn't really here anymore, or at least it's vastly different, so it doesn't feel the same anymore. But if Chloe comes back, even if she's the worst, I'm gonna feel trauma bonded to that situation, and I'm gonna be happy to see her again. I don't even care that you're stupid and poorly written, and you're actively the most annoying person on planet Earth, because I missed you. King of the Bread Zone. I do like bread, actually. I'm a certified bread fan. I'm a bread enthusiast. I'm a part of the bread fandom. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Someone sounds like Miles Morales. I was gonna say Miles McKenzie, but that's a different thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying new things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Oh, thanks, Monika. Monika wants to see me try new things, guys. We have a new meme. What's your favorite type of bread? Wholemeal, probably, because I hear white bread is bad for you. And I try to, be a healthy eater. Almost to my detriment, but that's a whole other kind of worms, oh my god. I do like it. I like wholemeal bread. Great, now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since Weetabix at 1 PM today because I got up so late because, again, I barely slept. I only had Weetabix today. So hungry. But, what am I supposed to do? Grab a chocolate bar? No, thanks. I feel like I should just tough it out until dinner time. And then get up earlier tomorrow and try and get my life back in order. I see, Animal Crossing. Yeah, I do. I decided this avatar was a lot more... I don't know, the other one looked a bit weird, so I think this one looks nicer, and I feel like it captures the vibes I'm trying to give off for my channel a bit better. Nice, welcoming, friendly. You can be yourself here. There's no judgment. Everything's gonna be okay. Because even if I don't personally feel that way, a lot of the time I want everybody else to. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. You know, there is a risk that someone in my personal life is watching this stream or has watched this stream, and that kind of scares me. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. What would my poem even be about? You know, there's something so exciting about me sharing my poem with you after this. And everyone trying to dissect what it means and analyzing it, because that feels like the ultimate honor. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I'm so excited. What's your poem, Monica? What's your most anticipated episode? Queen of the Dread Zone. Even more than Lady Chaos for some reason. I kind of feel like that one's going to be a bit of a disappointment. You know, me and MG had a, not to like speak his name again here, but we once had like a bet riding that Lady Chaos wouldn't be Marinette. And like, I said that I thought she would be, and he said that he thought she wouldn't be. And I think we agreed that like, if it turns out that it wouldn't be Marinette or Ladybug akumatized, then I had to make a video like talking about every time MG tricked me or something and admitting how I'm a gullible fool or whatever. Looking back, that was a bit weird, but whatever. Looking back on a lot of interactions we had, things were weird. But you already know everything about that. Don't worry, I'm not very good, she says as she gives me the greatest poem in human history. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Hashtag false modesty. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I feel you there. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched, with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I think I know what this is about. What was it? Oh yeah. Does anyone else find it weird? Like, sometimes I really think about it and I really think it's kind of weird how the main villain of the show is Lila, right now. Like, Lila, of all people. You know? I look back on how insignificant she was, despite how important they wanted her to be, but she wasn't important until season 5, and now she's the main villain. It's like, you guys, you could have built this up a little bit more. Like, I stand by what I said in my first Lila video, where she should have gone exposed in Ladybug, she should have spent season 4 as Cerise sneaking around, and then, I don't know what to do in season 5. Something important, maybe she gets a miraculous, then in season 6 she becomes Chrysalis and does all that crazy stuff. We still don't know how she got the miraculous. And like, I feel like that's pretty important information. It's been almost 3 years since that crazy light showed up behind her and scared her. We still don't know what that is. Ah. What do you think will be... Do you think the finale will be the chronological first episode? I hope not, because I'm pretty sure we already know what happened first. And I'm pretty sure that was what Aglae's flashback was in Reckless Driver. Pretty sure that was the first akumatization and the first everything. I do hope it's chronologically last. Like, let's push the story forward now, please. I'm begging you, pleading with you. I'm on my hands and knees, writers. Let's push the story forward. Let's get more plot shenanigans. Please. So what do you think? Huh. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gone pretty popular nowadays. Nowadays equals 2017. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Is anyone else craving an omelette sandwich? I can't stop thinking about an omelette sandwich. I want an omelette sandwich! If anyone can hear me, I want an omelette sandwich. Okay, if anyone can hear me, I'm just joking. I'm hungry later. Chat, what are your thoughts on omelette sandwiches? What do we think about that? Can you tell I'm like deliriously hungry and tired? Is this like fun? Is it fun to see me like this? Are you getting enjoyment out of me running on 4 hours of sleep and only eating breakfast at 1 p.m? I really need to get myself sorted, honestly. I'll paint an omelette sandwich later. I had something similar today. Yay! Why don't you go grab a snack? I probably should, but I don't want to sacrifice my appetite for a lovely dinner. Like, my brain is telling me, like, tough it out. It's almost dinner time. Yeah. Because then, when I'm super hungry for dinner, I can have anything I want. I can have as much as I want. I can eat all the stuff, and everything will be fine. Because, like, you know, I made up for it earlier. You should order food. Yeah. Who do I get on the phone with? DoorDash? Just Eat? Do they even make omelet sandwiches? Go eat now! Well, what should I even have? What's even in the kitchen? Like, I could go grab a chocolate or something. I do like crunchy chocolate bars. But then that would take away from the delicious dinner. I wouldn't be able to have nearly as much as I'd want to. Ooh. Why did I just find out omelette is also spelled omelette? Spelt omelette. Yeah! You learn something new every day. Every day I learn some more. We are never omniscient creatures who only know one thing and then that's it for the rest of our life. I keep trying to sound eloquent and well-spoken and I keep failing. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Eat pasta. I don't have any pasta in the fridge. I have to go into my kitchen and check. There is no pasta. Pasta? Pasta? Whatever. Nice crispy omelette. Nice grilled cheese and omelette. And the bread is toasted and crispy. So good. It's gonna be so good. How long have I been streaming for? Just over an hour. Wow, it feels like I've been streaming for ages. Please just eat something. Okay, fine. You forced my hand. I'm gonna go grab something. I will be back in a second. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna go grab something. Just to assuage this. Just to assuage your fears. Alright. Can you hear that rustling, everyone? I have food. I have a Magnum chocolate ice cream. I figured since I only had breakfast, then that means this is okay, right? I could use a calorie, like, boost. The sound of snack intermission. Time for my snack intermission while I read chat. How's everyone doing? This is really good. That is really good. Does this mean I have to have dinner later? Probably. Does this count as lunch? Probably not. I promise I'll get things sorted out tomorrow. I'm not normally like this. What season 6 episode has the best animation? Probably El Toro de Piedra. This chocolate is so good. Chocolate ice cream, so lovely. I wish I could let myself have it more often, without spiraling. Normally I'm an extremely healthy eater. But sometimes I've been told that if anything I should eat foods like this, because I really need them. So I'm doing something right. Have you ever considered making a video on each villain design from Miraculous? Probably not. I really make more character analysis and video essays on that. Feels like something Cat Blanco would make more than something I would make. Speaking of, some people have decoded the binary at the end of my last video. Proud of you guys. You guys know your ARGs. Hey, everyone. Everyone. When was the last time you ate an ice cream or something of that nature? I want to know how I stack up against the rest of you. You know, if I fit in with the normal people. Near a week now, probably. A while ago. I guess so. Like a year ago, jeez. You know, there was a time where I went 6 years without having chocolate or ice cream or cake of anything like that. But I've been trying to reintroduce more foods into my palate. Just as a kind of exposure therapy thing. Because it's all about balance. And that's something I ended up forgetting for a while. I'm still, you know, unlearning some harmful behaviors. But you know, every day is a step forward in the progress. The fact that I'm doing this right now is a step forward, right? I should probably hurry before this melts. You should try different food from different places. Yeah, I know. It's just restaurants scare me because it's outside food. But maybe one day. Why don't you just turn auto on so you don't have to keep clicking? Because I don't think I can eat this ice cream and voice act at the same time. Hi, I think a new person's here. Sorry, I'm just having a little ice cream intermission. Because I haven't eaten anything all day. After Felix's redemption, do you think he's still the best character? Probably not. I think he's really boring. They've really declawed him. He's just an Adrian clone now. What is even the point of him? What does he even do? He used to do everything. But now he does nothing. Now he's as pointless as... I don't know, something else that's pointless. Any plans for a Lila video? I've already made a Lila video, but it could use an update, right? I actually have a script for a Lila video that was going to be part of my first Season 6 video, but I scrapped it because it was too long, and I just wanted to get the video out. I might make that again, though. I love watching your hour-long videos. It's so amazing while I eat and do others. That's so sweet. Thank you. Are you gonna do a video ranking the season 6 episodes? Yeah, probably. At the end of the season, though. I already know exactly what last place is gonna be. Do you have an opinion on Oreos and Soundwave? There is no connection. I don't even know what Soundwave is. But I know Oreos. I haven't had one in ages. I think they're fine. No, I haven't seen Transformers. I'm not a Transformers fan. Alright, I'm back. Just had to throw my wrapper away. Ice cream intermission over, so now no one has to worry about me anymore. I have eaten. I am nourished. Anyway, where were we? What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not really sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I've had some kind of epiphany lately. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Oh no, I think I know what the epiphany is. Who do you think is the best miraculous character? Well, my heart is saying Gabriel, because I love him, and I will never forget him. But he's not very well written, I'm just personally attached to him for whatever reason. But the best written? I don't know. Probably Felix before season 5. Actually, no, not Felix. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't got a single idea. Maybe Kagami, she probably has the least problems with her. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Wow, I'm getting way better at the voice acting, like the energy is back. Maybe I did need that ice cream. Maybe I needed to raise my blood sugar a little bit. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh god, still 2 more. This is taking forever.
critical game. If you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What?
Hush.
What? You expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to see it. Uh-oh. Just clocked her. Painful to think about.
Yeah. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Hey, it's this one that we love. How long will this stream go? I don't know, probably until I'm tired, like too tired to, like, I don't know, like I'm already tired and a bit annoyed and stuff, but probably when I get too tired is probably when I'll stop and just call it quits and go do something else. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Hello, new person.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest!
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your voice acting is awesome. Oh, thank you! I'm bringing my A game now that I've had that ice cream rush. But isn't... Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening,
Don't I know it?
so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. Post ice cream energy, yeah, that's a real phenomenon. Just, you know, take it from me. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. Join the stream because I can't sleep as well. Find solidarity with me, fellow insomniac. I was just typing away in my Discord server in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep. If anyone was there at the time, I was typing like, I can't sleep. Yeah. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I think Natsuki is a bit insecure. Now I can convince my mum to eat all the ice cream in the world. Well, it's all about moderation. I have too little of that stuff. Other people have too much. At least I'm not on the other side of that scale. I would hate to be on that side. But not because there's anything morally wrong with them, of course. It's just a personal thing that I struggle with, that I'm still working on with a therapist. Sugar gives you energy? So I've heard.
This is a good poem. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? Hopefully I will be soon.
I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
This is the kind of stuff I'd say to NG and that backfired in my face. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Also sorry about the MG catching strays. It's just I'm still pretty torn about it. Sometimes I just need to vent. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Oh, he does care about her. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast too, but breakfast equals dinner. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? What are we doing the Shadow Moth Day next week? I don't know, probably celebrate by watching Shadow Moth's final attack. I might host a watch party for it. That's probably a good time to do it next Friday? I'm actually out with a friend on Friday. See, I have real friends. You doubters. I didn't know you were streaming. Oh my god! Finn, hi! Everyone say hi to everyone say hi to friend of the channel, Finn. Finn, Alia Truther. Follow them on Twitter. Make that 5,000 followers grow even higher. They deserve it for all of the support that they've shown me. Oh my god. Hi Finn, love you.
No! It's just a little bit.
Also, yeah, I probably should have tweeted that I was streaming. Well, hey, hi! Sorry we haven't been messaging in a while. I've been in the trenches. The legendary Finn. Yep, the legendary Finn. Everyone say hi. Everyone say nice things. Everyone make Finn feel welcome because they are incredibly special. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs on toast. God, imagine if I got to this part while I was still hungry. Now I want egg on toast. Should I have egg on toast or make those eggs into an omelette and then put them in bread? What do I do? Well, it's not really what I'm gonna do. But I could do it. Actually, I could. I'm kind of in the mood to cook something. Hello. So the Finn isn't just a legend. Yep, the prophecy is true. The second prophecy, not the first prophecy. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
Well, next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who prophesied the second one? The other Gabe from the alternate universe in Miraculous World Paris. Butterfly Gabe. He foretold this one. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Egg on toast. It's so good, especially when it's like gnocchi. It's an excellent... I don't really have it for breakfast often, but sometimes I have it for lunch. Although I do normally have like steamed vegetables for lunch, but sometimes I like to shake it up a bit. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Yoki? Yeah, yoki. Yeah, yoki eggs. You know, like egg yolk. This is a literature club after all. I like egg and steak. Me too, actually. Well, I've never had steak, but I'm sure it's nice. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh god, here we go. Crash out of the century incoming. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Loki, I want eggs now. I've got tons of eggs in the fridge. There's so much potential for those chicken spawns. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. You never had steak? No, I'm not a steak person. I just never got the chance to. I don't even know what steak really is. I know it's like meat, but I don't know what kind. I like my eggs scrambled, but they bother my stomach. Yeah, it's difficult when you like something, but your body's like, no, I don't think so. I think we're not gonna have this. You never had steak? Never ever. Cow. Oh, it's... yeah, okay. That explains why I've never had it. I don't really... I mean, I do have meat sometimes, but it's mainly just like... I don't know. The occasional... Some kind of meal to do with chicken, like a... I don't know. Like a chicken... thing. Normally I don't stray far from that when it comes to meat. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismisses it. Natsuki, it feels more natural to say Natsuki, don't know why. Dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Eggs and rice? Oh, I don't think I've had that combination before. I could try it. It's a bit exotic. And there's something about that I'm drawn to. Now this is getting me hungry for eggs. Don't eat them raw.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Call this the secret food stream. Yeah. This is the secret food stream. When was the last time you guys had pizza? I don't eat it often, but I'm, you know. When I do, it's nice. But also when I do, it's... I don't know how to explain it.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come up nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Critical Game did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. I wish they could have gotten along more. They could have had a good bond, yeah. Natsuki sounds so angry. Yeah, I'm trying my best to put all the emotion into it. My voice acting ethos is emotion. Be super emotional and really convey the emotions as best you can. Which I haven't yet. And Critical Gabe liked my poem now too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Yeah? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Critical Gabe admires my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one.
Oh god. Here we go.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Critical Gabe, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her.
Wait,
There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they're probably gonna think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Critical Gabe. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never... Oh my god, it starts again. Oh my god, come on. Pack it up. Let's all just calm down over some tea, okay? Peak voice acting, thanks. I'm really putting my all into it. I think the sugar rush is getting to me a bit. But you know what? If it helps, it helps. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And you, okay, whoa. Okay. Sayori stands triumphantly after saying crazy things. Monika oh yeah, Monika. Where's she been this whole time? I'll make some tea. Hey, that's what I suggested. Whoa. Got the flash over here running off. Natsuki sits down with a black expression on her face staring at nothing. Someone's embarrassed. I'd be too if I was in that situation. Don't blame you. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Some tea with Iroh will fix this. Yeah, Iroh cameo. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Me when I say things that are true. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. No wonder she was just standing over in like the middle distance. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Yeah, please remember how much worth she has as a person. It's gonna bite us in the bullet later, but you know. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get- oh god, no. That makes two of us. Well, your worst fears are gonna be realized. Regrettably. As much as I don't want that to be true, that's like the most famous thing from this game. You can count on me. We can't count on him. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. You'd almost say she's too genuine for a video game, wouldn't you? Wink wink. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. She's not actually playable, sorry, she's not an interactable character. And she does not like that any more than you do. Okay? Critical Gabe. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Critical Gabe, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Undertale reference.
Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. That's sweet. Maybe you should say that to her. Meanie pants. Tell her you appreciate her. Come on. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Critical Gabe, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Sounds like Spinel. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh god. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Wait, no, let's do this, I don't know. Let's do what? Walk home? Oh. Poem time. More Yuri stuff. No! There we go. He is? Oh god. Analysis. Rightling. Despise. Disarray. Unrestrained. Covet? Wow, I'm really nailing this, aren't I? Philosophy. Wrath. Contamination. Doki Doki? No. Fear. Oh dear, why is Sayori jumping up? Secretive. Captive. Uncontrollable. Agonizing. Cry. Oh god, why is all the horrible stuff, like, why is all the, like, you know, the sad stuff and, like, the concerning stuff making Sayori jump up? Well, I do know. It's just the foreshadowing is kind of getting to me a bit. Oh my god. Graveyard. I think I managed to, make a more Yuri-centric poem. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here in the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Huh?
Yo! Come on, come up with something better than that. Looks like you're... Who says yo to, like... Maybe that's just a thing and I'm not aware. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which,
I'm kinda hungry. Feel you there.
will you come with me to buy a snack?
Oh my god, imagine if I was still snackless at this time. This part would be torture. No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets all its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so, that only leaves the one option. Got Herlock Sholmes over here. I don't know what that sound is supposed to be.
Give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh my god, go easy on her! Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Quiet people always listen to other people's conversations. I should know. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Critical Game to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. If you can't afford Mario Kart World because it's $80, then that sounds like a you problem. You're just broke. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Why is everyone being so mean to her? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side to you. I bet people in my real life want to see the fun side to me that I only show on my YouTube channel. I bet they're real jealous right now. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Revolution? Retribution. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Yuri's just Sayori's mom, yeah. Yuri walked so Shakespeare could run. Actually, I think the opposite is true. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh god, what was that? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Is it a snack? Did Natsuki throw a snack at Sayori? Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Yeah, it was. I was right. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ski, that's so nice of you! I'm so happy. She's not happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Oh, that's sweet. Jeez, just eat it. Oh, come on! Look at this bundle of innocence, too pure for this world. Appreciate her! You don't get people like this often. You should treat them nicely. Because you never know what they're really going through. Me when I project. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Sayori takes a bite of her own cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh my god, these names. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes by Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. This is the second time she's done that. I think she needs to learn some personal boundaries. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. She's disappeared. All the names in it are besides Monika, yeah. And also, they've all got really like abnormal hair colors except for Monika, and also Monika's the only one who faces directly towards the player. And also, they've all got funny socks except for Monika, I think. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Okay, let's relax a little, guys. That's true. How would Monika and Chloe interact? I feel like Chloe would be mean to her.
She's mean to everybody.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. It's the police. No, it's Monika.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
How would Julika and Yuri interact? I don't think either of them would be able to talk to one another. I think it would be a very harrowing situation.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Hey, we got Adrian Agrest up in this place.
Piano?
I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
I don't really. I kinda just started recently.
Fun story about my life. Like, in primary school, when I was like 7, 8 or 9, between those ages, I joined an after-school club for, I think the keyboard, and I found it so boring that I'd quit shortly after. How would Monika and Adrian interact? I think they would have fun. I think they might do like piano duets together. And, you know, bond over that, like, musicianship, I suppose.
I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika.
That's... Monika looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. You dissing the keyboard? Yes, I'm dissing the keyboard. Well, it sounds nice. It's probably my favorite, but like, I don't want to be the one doing all of that. I don't want to be the one playing it. I can appreciate it. I can appreciate it when someone better than me can play it. But I'd rather be doing something else with my time because I cannot be bothered to learn all the like boring stuff. It's so boring. Maybe I'm just not really a musical person. Thoughts on Death Note keyboard? I don't even know what that is. How would Critical, Gabe, and Gabriel interact? I know how me and Gabriel would interact. Just look at the fan art. Quit dissing the best instrument in the world. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that it's the best instrument in the world. But myself, I can't be bothered to play it myself is all I'm saying. I will appreciate it when someone else does it though. It sounds nice, it's pleasant to the ears. Like, I played Breath of the Wild and the piano is like super, it's like really integral to the game's background music. And it sounds really nice and calm and serene and it really envelops me in this world that I lose myself in. It's nice. I feel like Cat Blanco is pretty like a kind of like a more musical person than I am. I feel like that's shining through in some of these comments.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Critical Gabe.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. I love music. Did band for like 8 years. That is dedication. That sounds too stressful for me, to be honest. Also too social.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. Although, to be honest, I think me playing the piano, I think it would be nice. I think it would add a bit more to my personality, and I think it does fit my personality. I'm definitely a piano person. How would Lila and Monika interact? I don't know, they'd probably like be sugary sweet with one another, but like deceptive, I guess. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki, whatever, will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone had already settled down. You should practice it. I haven't played in years, but I might just because you're dissing it. Well, if my dissing your talent gets you to practice your talent, then you should be grateful. The thing is, pianos are like super expensive. I guess I could download GarageBand and play the keyboard on my phone. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Wow. Metaphorical much? Hey Yuri. uh, Suddenly I noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. Ah, it's that. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's! Me when people want to watch Miraculous with me, specifically if it's Risk or Strike Back, or both. You can't have one without the other. Musical Blanco in chat. Yeah. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. What's this about the recorder? The OG goat? You sure about that? I think it sounds. This is my r/unpopular opinion. I think it sounds kind of bad. But you know what? Maybe my only experience with it is in primary school, seeing other people play it really badly and me being annoyed at it. I'm sure it sounds nice when it's a talented person. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Crash out Blanco bouts come up. How can I rage bait him even more? What else do I say? I don't know. It's mid. What's mid? The recorder. Probably. I had a friend. Well, I still have a friend. But like, we were childhood friends in primary school and we've like reconnected and we're still like really close and it's lovely. But they used to play clarinet in primary school. And I have like a core memory of I was at their house. Like when I was like 10 years old or something, I was at their house for like a play date or something. And they made me like sit in like the spare room and listen to them practice their clarinet. They're pretty good at it, but they stopped in the past few years, which I get. Like it's one of those things where like hobbies change, you lose your passion for things, you gain more passion for other things, and that's okay. I might if he keeps baiting. How do I keep baiting? What else do I say? It has to be something music related, but I don't have much experience, so I don't know what to say to him. Have blank treatment if I keep rage baiting. Well, I think I'll take those odds. I don't know. Anyone else have any ideas? I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and settles the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Oh, I played violin in it. Oh, that actually sounds nice. I actually do like the violin sound. It does sound nice. I've never played it. I don't really play those things. I don't play instruments aside from the keyboard that one time, but I told you I thought it sucked so much. Like, personally, that I just never wanted to again. But again, sounds nice when someone else plays it. I'm just not very good at anything relating to that. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Thoughts on Stranger Things. Thoughts on Stranger Things. I don't care for it personally. I don't know basically anything about it. All I know is that there's this bald girl who screams and then blood comes out of her eyes all the time. Apparently, I have no idea. W instrument. I played the flute from 6th to junior year. I'm a British person, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what 6th to junior year implies. Sorry. The musical Blanco. She's been playing for 9 years and she absolutely hates playing it. Oh god. Why has she been playing it for so long then? That's my question. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Huh? Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's...
Monika, please mind your own business for once. Oh god, you clocked her.
Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involve critical game in club activities? Huh?
Oh, she's so sad. In British. Whoa, why are you acting like that's a slur? Come on now. Put some respect on my name. That'd be year 7 to year 12. Oh, wow, that is a long time. That's like my entire high school career, basically. That's a long time to dedicate to. Let me scroll up. What was it? Uh, what was it? You said long time to dedicate to flute. Okay. Yeah, British being censored is crazy. We're not that bad, you guys. Yeah. We have these lovely accents. My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go critical. Okay, whoa, where'd this confidence come all of a sudden? Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. I should follow Yuri's example. Oh, never mind, I shouldn't. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Doesn't look like it, but, you know, thoughts is the limitation of a visual novel. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, British people's accents are silly. Hey, some people's British accents are silly, but mine isn't. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. Critical game. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. People have said that to me so many times. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions. We have season 4, we have season 5 episode 18s, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Can you see now why I wanted to play this game? As long as you don't put beans on everything, you're fine. We put beans on toast and it's nice and I will stand by that.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having season 5 episode 18s. What kind of friend would do that? Ew, no! Come on, give it a chance! It's a wonderful combination that you should all aspire to uphold in your own lives. Give it a try at least. Beans are mid. Oh, that's sacrilege. Toast isn't everything. Uh-oh. Really though? I don't think it would. If I enjoy this game. What does that have to do with anything?
Friend, did you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Critical Gabe. I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry. This is so sweet. Oh my god, I love this game. I feel kind of awkward for saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, we went from Crash Out Blanco to Crash Out Retrospect. The Crash Out virus has been transmitted. Transmission, Season 5, Episode 10. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Critical Gabe,
do you like oolong tea? Yes. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Yeah, I agree, pineapple pizza is gross. And it says a lot about you as a person if you like it. You are a bad person if you like pineapple on pizza, and you heard that from me. You can hold me to that. I'm just joking. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? How can you possibly remember every season 5 episode name in order? Evolution, multiplication, destruction, jubilation, illusion, determination, passion, reunion, elation, transmission, deflagration, perfection, migration, derision, intuition, protection, adoration, emotion, pretension, revelation, confrontation, collusion, revolution, representation, confirmation, recreation, and action. See? Simple as these. Easy as pie. Easy as pineapple on pizza, which we should not put on there.
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
I guess I'm a fake Miraculous fan now. No, you're not a fake Miraculous fan. I'm just deranged. You shouldn't hold yourself to my standard.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
Hoo-hoo.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more.
Aw, that's so sweet. You should try doing that.
It turns out it's not very hard for me to do.
Season 5 makes sense because it has an actual set order. The first 2 and 6 aren't so lucky. You'd be surprised. If I really wanted to, I could recite them too. Well, Season 2 in international order. Season 6 in chronological order. I wish Season 6 wasn't a puzzle. I feel like I'll appreciate Season 6 a lot more in retrospect. But like, that's one of those things where it's like, I have to wait around for it to get good. W Yuri, absolutely. Yuri's collecting all the W's.
Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Well, it's you who's around anyway. Oh,
I'm so glad I found a new friend. Well, not a new friend. Again, childhood friend. The aforementioned clarinet story was that same person. I'm so glad I reconnected with them because I feel the same way Yuri feels about Critical Gabe is the way I feel about this friend. It's really nice. Hey guys, new person. What the heck? It's Sayuri. Sayuri's here. What are you doing? Shouldn't you be in the literature club? Oh my god. You're slacking. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Critical Gabe, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Eh? Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
Are you Critical Gabe or did you possess him? I don't know, honestly. Maybe a bit of both.
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
That's a shame. Is that so? Why did I say it like that? Is that so? I wonder why that is. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
You possessed him, I saw it. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and make the book. Make the book? I don't know what it said, whatever. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayuri's candy radar. I take it, since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. Oh, I know how to, if Cat Blanco is still here, I know how to rage bait him. Band sounds like a waste of time and energy. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
I'm waiting for him to be summoned like an eldritch abomination. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? By having a brain and a spine. I'm curious as to how you could rage bait me. Well, with that little offhanded remark that I made. I wonder if you'd like to assert your stance. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like more than I can handle. Well, handle it.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, but not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't okay, whoa. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's...
Well, repeat it. I'm half editing my next video right now. Oh, exciting. Ahem. Band sounds like a waste of time, TBH.
That's okay, I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
New art! Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have a harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already completely focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. And I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in my mouth. What the heck, man? Why you like this? Why you do the things you do? 'Tis not. Oh, is it? Assert your stance. Let us know exactly what it is that is so worthwhile about it. I'm kind of joking. I can understand why you'd like it. I'm just rage baiting you. Look at that particle effect. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Temp... Critical cape? Sorry.
I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's... Well, you're just helping. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. I can flex on people by playing instruments. I had hecka fun with people. Playing music has many health benefits, and I ran out of points. Oh, that is true, I guess. I can't say the same. I can't flex on people like that. What can I flex on people with? I guess I can edit videos. I guess I can voice act. I guess I like to... I don't know, I guess I'm pretty good at Smash Brothers. Is any of that worth it? Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah.
Health benefits? Yeah, I'm actually curious too. I'm not very knowledgeable. This is a learning moment. This is a teachable moment. Let's all listen to Cat Blanco the sensei.
Then, you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. My band teacher made us watch TED Talks about what music does to the brain. I listen to music a lot, actually. I listen to my favorite songs from shows and video games a lot. I have, like, it's all in my liked video playlist. They're mostly, like, fandom songs, like My Little Pony stuff. Like this day aria! Wait, Cat Blanco, do you have any, like, do you know, like, is there a way you can explain to me why this day aria is just so amazing? Do you, like, have you listened to it? You should listen to it. Oh, hi. First time seeing you live. I don't mean to scare you, but why did you decide to play this game? I don't mean that in a bad way, I'm just worried for all the trauma you're gonna get. Oh, I am not going to... Don't worry, I know everything that happens in this game, and I am practically desensitized to all of it. The reason I wanted to play this game is because I have been dealing with a lot lately, and I figured that this game, with all of its dark, grim psychological horror elements, would be a good way for me to peel back the layers in my own brain and finally understand what's been going on with me a little bit more, and achieve some kind of emotional catharsis. The song is Peak. Don't you remember we listened to it together after we watched Perfect Blue? Did we? I forgot about that! I'm so forgetful, oh my god. Did we do that? Well, if we did, then what did you think of it? What did you think of Perfect Blue? I mean, what did you think of this Diaria? Isn't this game only playable once? Well, yeah, but then you can, like, restart your save data. I downloaded it, but then I skipped through it just to check something, and then I deleted it, and then I downloaded it again, and I just cleared my save data. I liked it, but it doesn't stack up. Oh, come on. Yes, it does. I mean, like, I think it's way better. I think this Diaria is way, way better in almost every way, shape, and form. Wait, so you know what happens even though I gently open the door part? Yes, I do. I know exactly what happens. So you don't need to worry about me. I know this game like the back of my hand. More or less. I know all the creepy stuff. Don't leave Sayori hanging. I won't, I'll try not to, but I can't make any promises. Or else your opinion is invalid. It's not. Oh, it probably just tickles part of your brain and gives you dopamine hits. Yeah, probably. Especially a very certain part. I'm gonna get it up right now and hope and pray that you can, hear it.
Could care less about the drugs. I won't partake in any game. So I said, kind of wonder how it was to be together. I don't know if you heard that. Hopefully you did, because if you didn't, that would be pretty annoying and embarrassing. Anyone else getting that lag? Oh god, no, not lag.
Great. That you.
That's kind of frustrating. You're getting lag. Why is there lag? What's going on? What? Come on. Great. Come on. YouTube is not receiving enough video. What do you mean? What do you mean? Ah. Oh my god. I think it stopped. I hope so. I don't even know what happened. Anyway, Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. Why is it so hard to like, I just watched back the stream, and the This Day Aria thing, it wasn't any good. It's kind of annoying. I think it stopped. No, it didn't. Are we back? Okay, good, it came back. You got the lag again? Oh my god. How much is it to ask for just like something normal to happen in a normal place with normal, like, everything? Yes, we're back. Oh, thank god. That'll teach me to interrupt things with This Day Aria. But I could tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Don't do this again, come on. Now finally, crit. Huh? What? What is it? We're back. Okay, good. Yay. Hi. What is it? You wanted my attention, famous YouTuber Cat Blanco. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Or else your opinion is invalid. What do you mean, or else my opinion is invalid? What are you talking about? How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. This day Aria is going to be oh yay, whoa! Hey, someone's saying the lyrics! Well done, I'm proud of you. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I know it's oh god. I raise my arm. like before, Yuri parts her lips. You need to stop this, come on guys. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Oh god. Okay everyone! Thank god for the interruption. The lag menace. It's censoring my message. I wonder why. What are you trying to say? What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Critical game. You can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. MLP had Attack of the Lag, Revenge of the Lag. Don't tell me it's lagging again. I don't have patience for this. I wanted this to be a nice long stream. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I really like your videos. Keep going, I feel really bad because of that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Yeah, it was difficult to talk about, but it seems to have helped loads of other people. And honestly, that's what really matters at the end of the day. Who should I show my poem to first? I kind of want to do a Nansuki voice. I'm kind of sick of Yuri. Huh. Well, I can admit it's a bit better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to make you sound like you're forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't even bother writing poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Hey, can't stay to watch, but thanks for making videos. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna leave the stream VOD up so you can watch it later if you want.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so down with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. Hey, that's what Prince EA says ends every conflict or confrontation. Just say ouch and then everything magically gets better. He also said he got like, I don't know. He also said water is life. And he also said breathing is life, therefore breathe water, I think. I don't know. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. That's kind of mean. Hey, new people. OMG, would you ever do videos on DDLC? I don't know. I don't know if they do very well. I think I'll just do live streams. Sayori.
Ooh, I like this one. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not
sure exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying things is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Oh, stop with the foreshadowing.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain...
Oh no, rain cloud. A sad poem can... Oh no. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm just getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks! I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. What is it? A cookie, probably? A dream? I forget how much foreshadowing there is. Yeah. They really go hard with the foreshadowing. Oh. Really crushes your heart. It soul crushes your heart.
But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe.
And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. Oh my god. No. I'm reading something from this. Oh. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Like Nook's Cranny, the shop from Animal Crossing New Horizons? Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps, and it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. What the heck? My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh god. Holy cop. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately.
Oh no. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. The foreshadowing, they're really laying it on thick.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh god, put on your glasses and see the truth when it's staring you back with big anime eyes, Critical Gabe. Ugh. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. No, you're not. You're onto something. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like I was meant.
No, she's trying to ask for help. Help her. Come on. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit. Oh god, no. Writing is like magic. You've gone pretty passionate about this, huh? Yeah, I wonder why. Put on your thinking cap, Critical Gabe. Your name has critical in it, so think critically. I hope you keep it up.
Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I.
Oh god. Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh no. Sayori's had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. No. Please, please, please look out for the warning signs. I wonder if this is one of those times. No, it's not. No, it's not, Critical Gabe. Please, please, please ask her if she's okay. Genuinely. Oh my god. This is where the Gabe part of his name comes in with that smooth brain. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I guess there's only 2 left. Bruh, yeah, I know. I don't know if spoilers, I don't know how we're doing with that. Should we? I don't know. Everyone knows this game. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Critical Gabe. This one might be even better than yesterday.
It's an oxymoron then, yep. This is the way. Many such cases.
How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why.
You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. This game was a phenomenon in like 2017. Yeah, I think September 25th, 2017. I was too young to play it back then. I was only like 10 years old. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
I know this game, but I don't know the story. But buckle in. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Oh god, I really like this one. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. Is that what it says? Unordinary human, not wandering human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. I'm really worried about what this is a metaphor for. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Oh god. Yeah. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Blissful ignorance, Critical Gabe. Blissful ignorance.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions to them.
Yeah, if I take it as face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Yeah, Gabe, help your friends! Gabe, help your friends! If I could pin a message, I would. Can I pin it? Pin message. This is the epitome. Gabe, help your friends. Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. They're more than just embarrassing, Yuri. And people would make fun.
No, they wouldn't. They would try and help you. You just can't see that because you hate yourself so much.
Do you have anything like that, Critical Gabe?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
Someone get Gabe a thinking cap. Genuinely, my guy needs to put that thinking cap on and realize that his friends are in danger and need help.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Now that is a lesson that I agree with, but the problem is that she's using it to cover for a very dangerous and self-destructive habit that she really needs help with. Like, come on, Yuri, I want you to get better.
I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Critical Gabe.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now it feels like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. What a relief. I'm glad that she's getting more comfortable. Finally, Monika.
Hi again, Critical Gabe. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Huh? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. But when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. That's how I feel when I'm talking about Miraculous or Zelda or whatever, or Ace Attorney. feel like a lot of people in my life really want that light to be sparked within me. They just don't know how to get me to open up. Frankly, I don't know either.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers?
Nothing good. I hope you didn't mean that in a bad way. Well, you'd be surprised.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monika kind of whispers that last part to me. Uh-oh, you may shipping.
It's kind of a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Crit, who got winning the Super Bowl? I don't know what's so super about this bowl, personally. I don't care. I don't care about the Super Bowl. I don't pay attention to it. I don't even know what it is. I know it's a sport, but I don't know which sport. I'm just going to assume Gabriel Agreste is winning the Super Bowl. He's doing such a good job, and we should all believe in him. Save me. The colors, they won't... American football. The real football. I don't have a preference. I remember in high school, I was... we had to do, like, PE, like, physical education. And, like, part of that was, like, sports. And it was, like, football. And I was so timid and nervous and small. And I was, like, hiding by the goalpost. And I just, like, barely did anything. And I was, like, cowering there. And people took issues with that. And yet, I was always like, why am I here? I don't want to be here right now. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Bro, you sold for your team. Well, whatever. They all took it so seriously anyway. It was the only thing they were good at. So of course they take it so seriously. But they were really bad in all their other classes and they were really mean to people. So, whatever. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Hey, I know those. You know the cosine rule and the sine rule? Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. What? An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. What does that mean? Huh? It's even more abstract than your last one.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. Just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short to make it seem like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see.
It's still hard for me to tell what it's about.
Oh, it's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Hey, I think there's a new person here. Welcome.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I have designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
I see Dr. Fortune here. I've been liking one of my favorite games.
I really am,
and I really have for a while. It's really a great game.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it recently. We're going to be performing! Uh-oh. Performing? P- Monika, yes, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You did start putting these posters up, did you? Oh, well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a few days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole group of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone. And Yuri remains silent. The lag strikes back. Oh god, no. Do not tell me. Why though? Whatever, I'm just gonna tough it out. I can't be bothered to do what I did again. Strike Back mentioned, yes! Peak! I actually think it's my favorite episode of the entire show, actually, Strike Back. Oh my god, it's so good. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh god, you have no idea. Is it still lagging? Is everything alright now? Can you still, like, see what's going on? It did for a bit. Oh, thank god. Oh, the lag stresses me out. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around at me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika! Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After image of a crimson eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she all of a sudden putting in so much effort? Why are you so stressed? Latest video, hashtag explains it. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into a book. Hey, can I just do a quick sound, a quick stream health check? Is everyone, is the stream doing good, and, can you all follow along pretty well, no lag, or is everything okay in the stream? Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. The stream is perfect for now, oh thank god. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. That's so sweet. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her. But we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a new meaning. Sayuri is the best miraculous YouTuber ever. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. That's really sweet to hear. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. You did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Critical Game liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work at all. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. So, who's next? Natsuki? Jill made me go before Critical Game. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Critical Game lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Poetry slam and performance is so cool to me. I encourage everyone to go watch slam poetry performance after this. I think I can watch a Daniel Thrasher thing where he reciting poetry and there's a dancer doing funny things in the background. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little.
While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Only slam poetry I know is Cynthia, Cynthia, and I know correct what word that's from. Yeah, you're right, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to a seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people is way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out pretty nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm with Sayuri and Monika, but I'll do the best I can to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri?
Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Critical Game. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, lots of things have already changed. But today Sayuri is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri?
Sorry, I was just spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayuri fumbles with her words.
So, let's say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot there. I would obviously walk home with Sayuri. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I just wouldn't ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Critical Gabe. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes.
Can't you see what she's trying to hint at, Critical Gabe? Put the critical in Critical Gabe.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, it's like 7 o'clock at night time over here. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. And I just pulled a muscle in my neck while stretching. So I'm pretty tired. And I need to have some dinner. Thanks for coming to the stream, everyone. I'm still leaving the VOD up so you can watch this whenever you want. So you can see the amazing voice acting that I put forth. More or less. Thank you all so much for your time. I can't believe it's been 3 hours. I think this is the longest stream I've ever done. Alright. Bye bye everyone. Wait, I should probably save. There we go. 10 out of 10 VA. Thank you. There we go. This music is really nice, isn't it? See ya. Bye bye.